Afrika Mashariki tuwezeshe.
25 years ago, the East African Community was re-established to bring unity, prosperity and peace to the region through deeper integration. Today, as we celebrate its Silver Jubilee, we reflect on the progress made and look ahead to the future. The vision of one people, one destiny continues to drive the East African Community. The East African Community, EAC, also known as Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki in Kiswahili, was first established in 1967 and later dissolved in 1977 before being re-established in the year 2000. The community has since grown from the initial 3 states to the current 8 states. The partner states are the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Republic of Burundi, the Republic of Kenya, the Republic of Rwanda, the Federal Republic of Somalia, the Republic of South Sudan, the Republic of Uganda, and the United Republic of Tanzania. The EAC has its headquarters on the Afrika Mashariki Road in Arusha, Tanzania. The founding nation's vision was clear: a united East African bloc working together through economic integration and regional cooperation to address regional challenges, trade barriers, political instability, and economic isolation.
25 years, it means that for a quarter of a century, we have reworked, we came back together, we rejigged our vision, and we looked back and we said, yes, we started the first time, we didn't get everything right, but we can do it a second time because we've learned our lessons. And therefore, 25 years means a reflection of look how far we've come, look how much we've succeeded. Perhaps we never take time to really reflect on the journey, but the fact that we hold passports written East African Community, the fact that when I need to attend a meeting from here in Arusha to Kigali, I can drive all the way. The fact that we are dealing with common problems basically means that we've come a long way. We have seen that what brings us together is more than what divides us.
Tremendous progress has been witnessed in all partner states as envisioned by the 4 EAC integration pillars, namely the customs union, fostering free movement of goods, the common market, facilitating the movement of goods, people, services and capital, the monetary union, aiming for harmonized monetary and fiscal policies, and the long-term goal of a political federation for enhanced political integration.
Kimsingi kwa sasa hivi kutokana na huu wigo mpana uliofunguliwa na hizi Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki, yani free movement of people ama labor ama ajira, mfano walimu wa Tanzania wanaofundisha Kiswahili wanaweza kufanya kazi Rwanda.
The East African Community prides itself as one of the fastest growing regional economic blocs in the world thanks to the customs union established in 2005. By working towards the elimination and addressing non-tariff barriers (NTBs), the EAC has made great strides in creating a unified trade space, making it easier for goods to move freely across borders.
We've been going to this all East African state, getting ideas, exchanging talents, learning new innovation from each other. In fact, this has created jobs and has opened the way.
The EAC continues to refine policies to ensure that every member state adheres to agreed regulations, creating a more efficient and transparent trade environment.
The East African Community is the most integrated bloc within Africa. We have set the pace, and as a community, we urge our citizens, we urge our stakeholders to get involved, to take advantage of the protocols that have been signed, to explore this region so that this region is a force to reckon with. One-stop border posts, I think the region's aim is to increase from the current 13 to many more, to increase efficiency at border crossings. But of course, we have to continue leveraging technology. We have to continue providing information, capacity building, simple initiatives such as translating documents into languages that our cross-border traders can understand.
With the launch of the Common Market in 2010, East Africans were given the freedom to move, live and work across the region. With a common East African passport, the borders have become bridges to new opportunities.
In 2014, the heads of state directed for an establishment of the single customs territory. That was one of the flagship projects that really kicked off trade facilitation within our community. Since then, we used to have a turnaround time of 21 days across the corridors, both the Central Corridor and the Northern Corridor. And with the establishment of the single customs territory, time reduced from 21 to 4 days right now.
Today, East Africans can work across borders, access education and new markets, seek employment opportunities and contribute to the growing regional economy.
Came here since January to study English languages in Makerere University. The first thing, the people that are friendly to us. We are the foreigners come from Sudan, and they teach us the benefit. Before I came here, I cannot be able to contact with people. I cannot be able to communicate with the people.
Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki imetusaidia sana, imetuunganisha na imetuleta pamoja na nchi mbalimbali. Kwa mfano hapa shuleni kwetu Arusha Meru, tuna wanafunzi kutoka nchi mbalimbali, tuna wanafunzi kutoka Kenya, tuna wanafunzi kutoka Uganda, Rwanda. Na imetuleta pamoja, imetuweka pamoja na imetufanya tushare elimu yetu kwa pamoja. Naomba jumuiya iendelee ili tuweze kuunganisha mshikamano wetu.
Tourism has flourished as East Africa has been marketed as a single destination, attracting visitors from around the globe. The regional infrastructure has transformed the way people and goods move, as well as efficiency of services offered.
We've been able to connect people through establishing 10 regional corridors, and a lot of development has gone through these corridors. The corridors total to about 15,000 kilometers, and out of that, EAC has been in the 25 years able to add about 5,000 kilometers onto the network, in addition to the efforts of partner states. East African Community, together with their partner states, are planning another 4,000 kilometers of standard gauge railway, in addition to the rehabilitation of the meter gauge railways, which was established during the colonial times. And this will transform movement of logistics in the region and enhance our economy at large.
With one-stop border posts reducing crossing times by up to 70%, businesses are thriving, and the free flow of goods is enhancing economic growth.
The mutual benefits are immense, and I will start with a sense of belonging. This is a community of over 300 million people. Individual states on their own, I think, don't have the benefit of population, don't have the benefit of such a large GDP. So that's for me one key mutual benefit. But secondly, each partner state benefits from the protocols that have been agreed by the partner states.
When you look, for example, the trade over 25 years has actually significantly increased. Why the trade has been increasing among the EAC partner state, it is because of the removal of tariff, where, for example, the EAC originating goods can move without paying tariff when they are crossing the borders.
Jumla kuwepo kwa Jumuiya ya Mashariki kumetusaidia sana si wafanyabiashara, kwa sababu wakuta tunaagiza mizigo, yani inavukishwa inakuja na bila changamoto zozote, unaona. Alafu pia hata mikutano inapokuja kufanyika hapa Arusha, pia tunapata wageni ambao wanakuja kulala kwenye mahoteli, ambapo sisi kama wafanyabiashara tunapata kazi ya kusupply kwenda kwenye hao mahoteli ambao wanafikia.
Lakini pia wanavyokuja na sisi tunavyoenda nchi hizi za Afrika Mashariki, zina faida, tunaziona faida. Wanakuja kwetu wanachukua mali na tunaenda kwao tunachukua mali.
Regional tourism has been elevated through joint marketing efforts, promoting East Africa as a global destination. Mobile banking and the One Network area have made financial services more accessible, with the time taken by trucks to move around the region reducing significantly due to digitalization.
We have taken use of technology as an accelerator or as an enabler to make us achieve our digital integration or to make us achieve our ESC integration agenda. So through that, all our pillars of integration are driven by the technology. We are using technology to make sure that the customs movement of goods and services across the borders can be easily seen. We embarked on using the electronic cargo tracking system, which monitors and creates the security for the goods that are moving within our region or the corridors of transport. Before using the tool, we would lose the goods within the region. We would not be able to track the goods that are coming from Mombasa, for instance, to Uganda, to Rwanda, to Bujumbura. But today, 100% all cargo that is moving within the corridors of transport is monitored. It would take 21 days moving goods from Mombasa, for instance, to Kigali, around more than 11 to 10 days or more to Kampala. But today we have reduced from 21 days to 6 days turnaround time. It has helped the even business sector. For your information, before you would give a driver money and you expect he will stay out of the country 21 days. But today, you know, his transport, his logistics takes 6 days maximum. So even doing business, it has affected positively. I would also mention that it has created more jobs. Because of turnaround, many people are trusting the system, have bought many trucks, and now many drivers have been recruited.
Kwenye Afrika Mashariki, bado wanawake hatujawa wengi, ila tunashukuru sana sapoti zenu kama serikali, kama wafanyabiashara mnatusapoti, tunashukuru sana. Ya kufurahia yapo kwa sababu tumeshajenga tena tumeshafikia ndoto zetu kupitia Afrika Mashariki, wametusapoti sana.
The EAC's journey towards full integration continues with the ongoing development of the monetary union. A single currency for the region is in the pipeline, which will eliminate currency exchange risks and create a stable financial environment across East Africa.
Eventually, what the idea was that within a certain time frame, now estimated to be about 2031, this region should have one common currency.
The East African member states or partner states have set up this framework called the One Network area, where currently we have managed to harmonize voice calls across the partner states, and this enables ease of running businesses across the East African region.
While economic integration is key, the EAC's vision also includes a political federation, a goal that will ensure stability, security, and cooperation among East African nations. The EAC has already played a critical role in maintaining peace and security in the region through joint peacekeeping missions and regional security agreements. The community has also gone through various challenges, including pandemics like COVID-19 and Mpox, but due to political goodwill and unity of purpose, it has triumphed.
Diseases and pandemics are borderless, and therefore we are behoved to have an integrated approach to dealing with them. COVID-19 taught us that diseases don't wait at the border. This preparedness tells us that we are commonly approaching and holding each other's hands to move.
To ensure the smooth running of EAC activities in line with the community's mandate, the EAC Secretariat works in harmony with the other two organs, the East African Court of Justice and the East African Legislative Assembly, EALA. The East African Legislative Assembly, EALA, is the legislative organ of the community. EALA has a cardinal function to further EAC objectives through its legislative, representative and oversight mandate.
EALA has to consider bills and pass them. Once the bills are introduced, they can be brought by East African Council of Ministers, or EALA Member of Parliament can bring bills which will be called the Private Members Bill. And once the bills are passed, they have to be sent to the head of state, to the summit, to be assented to.
On the other hand, the East African Court of Justice is the principal judicial organ of the community and ensures the adherence of the interpretation and application of the law in compliance with the EAC Treaty.
Now we have almost 2 cases which have been filed by one partner state against another partner state. So we have received almost only 2 cases filed by a partner state against a partner state within these 23 years. We have also received only almost one case, which is filed by a partner state against the community. We have received that case from a partner state against the community. That's another access to this court. Another one is the natural and also individuals who also can access this court. And here we have many cases under Article 30 of the treaty.
The apex EAC organ is the summit, which comprises of the leaders of the partner states who are the heads of state and government.
Mr. Chairperson, I wish to take this opportunity to commend you for your continuing efforts to spearhead objectives of the community in strengthening and deepening our integration agenda. According to various assessments on the status of regional economic integration in Africa, EAC is ranked the best performing regional economic community. This shows how strong our community is and how committed the people of East Africa are in furthering the integration, something we should all be proud of.
The summit is the anchor. It is really the vision, it is the driver's seat, it is where the political will rest, it is where the foresight, the vision rests of the community. And that is an organizational structure element of it. But there is also the meeting of the presidents, and during these meetings is where they discuss pertinent issues and priority areas and give directions as to how we need to advance and how we need to develop this into fully fledged integration agenda.
As the EAC celebrates 25 years under the theme Promoting Trade, Sustainable Development, Peace and Security for Improved Livelihoods, the future looks brighter for the East African Community member states.
As the EAC marks 25 years, we celebrate the expanded market opportunities that have been offered. We celebrate the opportunities for our people to be able to move within the region unhindered. We celebrate the vast resources and culture that we celebrate as a region, and we look forward to expanding. We look forward to expanding trade opportunities. We look forward to getting our citizens involved.
We have come a long way. We are no longer young, we are no longer teenagers, but we are not yet adults. It means we are at the right spot. At 25 years old, you're bursting with energy, you have great plans, you have great aspirations, you have great energy. At 25 years, the EAC is bustling to put together the energy, the vibrancy, the commitment to move forward the integration agenda. EAC at 25 means that we are committed to deepening and widening our integration to ensure that we go towards one people, one destiny. We are really happy to be 25.
In order to ensure a futuristic approach, the community has adopted various sustainable development measures to deal with the ever-evolving and emerging issues. The youth, who form approximately 70% of the EAC population, are being empowered to fully participate in the EAC integration process and exploit the opportunities arising from it. Their efforts will immensely shape the EAC story in the next 25 years.